for another episode 3 of Game of Thrones. How y'all feeling?
I'm ready to see what's going on.
I'm ready.
Bring it on.
I need to see what these, what's going on with these people here.
Lord have mercy.
'Cause these people different.
Alright, Game of Thrones, Season 1, Episode 3.
This is like what time? This is like set in, like...
It's supposed to be set in like thousands of years ago, but
Right.
it's made up time.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Welcome, Lord Stark. Grand Maester Pycelle has called a meeting of the small council. The honour of your presence is requested.
Get the girls settled in. I'll be back in time for supper. Jory, you go with them.
Yes, my lord.
If you'd like to change into something more appropriate.
Pretty, ain't it?
Thank the gods you're here, Stark. About time we had some stern northern leadership.
Ew.
Glad to see you're protecting the throne.
Steady, old thing. How many king's houses have polished it, I wonder? And what's the line? The king shits and the hand wipes.
Handsome armor. Not a scratch on it.
I know. People have been swinging at me for years, but they always seem to miss.
Chosen your opponents wisely, then.
Shit. Fuck
I have a knack for it.
type shit.
Must be strange for you, coming into this room. I'm standing right here when it happened.
Why would
It
you?
was very brave for your brother, but your father too. He didn't deserve to die like that. Nobody deserves to die like that.
You just stood there and watched.
500 men just stood there and watched. All the great knights of the Seven Kingdoms. You think anyone said a word, lifted a finger? No, Lord Stark. 500 men, and this room was silent as a crypt.
He antagonizing him.
Yeah,
For the
I wonder what
screams
happened though.
and the Mad King laughing. And Mesa. When I watched the Mad King die, I remembered him laughing as your father burned. It felt like justice.
Is that what you tell yourself at night? You're a servant of justice. But you were avenging my father when you shoved your sword in Aerys Targaryen's back.
Tell me, if I stabbed the Mad King in the belly instead of the back, would you admire me more?
You served him well. You served him safe.
I'd have respected your ass more. Stab me in the back. Cut me from the front, bitch.
Lord Stark.
They're gonna come back to that particular situation where
He just talked about, okay, good, because I need to know.
We are all praying for Prince Joffrey's full recovery.
Shame you didn't say a prayer for the butcher's son.
Prince Joffrey, bitch ass.
Well,
What's
like-
up?
You're looking well.
And you look tired from the road. I told them this meeting could wait another day, but
we have a kingdom to look after. Prince Joffrey.
I hope to meet you for some time, Lord Stark. You ain't say a prayer for the butcher's son. That's the little boy got pushed out the fucking
He has Lord Baelish.
No, the butcher's son is the one he cut with the sword in the face.
all too well. I still carry a token of his
episode.
That's what happened when you beat your...
Yeah. Joffrey is, ain't shit happening.
Catelyn has mentioned me.
He has Lord Baelish. I understand you knew my brother Brandon as well.
All too well. I still carry a token of his esteem. From navel to collarbone.
Perhaps you chose the wrong man to duel with.
But it wasn't the man that I chose, my lord. It was Catelyn Tully. A woman worth fighting for. I'm sure you'll agree.
I humbly beg your pardon, my Lord Stark.
Grand Maester.
How many years has it been?
The disrespect.
You were a young man.
And you said another king.
Oh, how forgetful of me. This belongs to you now. Should we begin?
Without the king?
Winter may be coming, but I'm afraid the same cannot be said for my brother.
Tell me his name again. I was
My
about to write
brother
it down, but I
instructs
was
us to
running.
stage a tournament in
Renly.
honor of Lord Stark's appointment as Hand of the King.
How much?
40,000 gold dragons to the champion, 20,000 to the runner-up, 20,000 to the winning archer.
Can the treasury bear such expense?
I'll have to borrow it. The Lannisters will accommodate, I expect. We already owe Lord Tywin 3 million gold. What's another 80,000?
Are you telling me the crown is 3 million in debt?
I'm telling you the crown is 6 million in debt.
How could he let this happen?
The Master of Coin finds the money, the King and the Hand spend it.
I will not believe John Arryn allowed Robert to bankrupt the realm.
Lord Arryn gave wise and prudent advice, but I fear His Grace doesn't always listen.
Counting coppers, he calls it.
I'll speak to him tomorrow. This tournament is an extravagance we cannot afford.
As you will, but still, we'd best make our plan.
There will be no plans until I speak to Robert. Forgive me, my lords. I had a long ride.
You are the King's Hand, Lord Stark. We serve at your pleasure.
You're a warrior, like your father.
I'm not like him. I didn't fight off anything that bit me, and all I did was scream. And the two Stark girls saw it, both of them.
That's not true. You killed the beast. You only spared the girl because of the love your father bears her father.
I didn't.
When Aerys Targaryen sat on the Iron Throne, your father was a rebel and a traitor.
So she's teaching them how to be a liar right now.
The truth would be what you make it.
Do I have to marry her?
Yes. She's very beautiful and young. And if you don't like her, you only need to see her on formal occasions and when the time comes to make little princes and princesses.
Damn.
And if you'd rather fuck painted whores, you'll fuck painted whores. And if you'd rather lie with noble virgins, so be it.
This
You are
is
my darling
fucking
boy, and the world will be
mama
exactly
telling
as
him
you want
this,
it to be.
She's ruining him off
Do
top.
something nice with the Stark girl.
I don't want to.
No, but you will. The occasional kindness will spare you all sorts of trouble down the road.
We allow the
Because that
nobles
bitch
too
won't
much
have the
power.
only way she gonna get
They
it
consider
to her.
themselves our equals.
How would you handle it?
I double their taxes. And command them to supply 10,000 men to the Royal Army.
The Royal Army.
Why should every lord command his own men? It's primitive. Seize Winterfell and install someone loyal to the realm as Warden of the North. Uncle Kevin, maybe.
And these 10,000 northern troops, would they fight for you or their lord?
For me, I'm their king.
You just invaded their homeland, asked them to kill their brothers.
I'm not asking.
The North cannot be held. Not by an outsider, it's too big and too wild. And when the winter comes, the seven gods together couldn't save you and your royal army. A good king knows when to save his strength. And when to destroy his enemies.
So you agree? The Starks are our enemies.
Everyone who isn't us is an enemy.
Young lady, eat your food.
I'm practicing. Practicing for what? The prince.
I stop.
He's a liar and a coward. And he killed my friend.
The Hound killed your
The
friend.
hound does whatever the prince tells him to do.
You're an idiot.
You're a liar, and if you told the truth, Mike would be alive.
Enough!
What's happening here?
I would rather act like a beast than a lady.
Go to your room and speak later.
Shame to your shit.
War is easier than daughters.
What do you tell? And I ain't never been to war. But I got some daughters.
Go away.
Shame is real.
Aya, open the door.
Oh, baby.
May I come in?
As he walking in anyway. You didn't even have to
What
ask.
sword is that?
Mine.
Give it to me. I know this maker's mark. This is Micken's work. Where did you get this? This is no toy. What do you want with this?
It's called Needle.
A blade with a name? And who are you hoping to skewer with Needle? Your sister? You know the first thing about sword fighting?
Sticking with the pointy end.
Stick them with the pointy end.
I was trying to learn. I asked my kids to practice with me. I asked him. It was my fault.
Oh, sweet girl, no.
You also want my chips?
You didn't kill the butcher's boy.
I hate them. I hate all of them. The Hound, the Queen and the King, and Joffrey and Sansa.
Sansa was dragged before the king and queen and asked to call the prince a liar.
So was I. He is a liar.
Darling, listen to me. Sansa will be married to Joffrey someday. She can't betray him. She must take his side, even when he's wrong.
But how can you let her marry someone like that?
She's making a lot of sense.
Absolutely.
Look at me. You're a Stark of Winterfell. You know our words.
Winter's coming.
Start.
You were born in the long
Winter's
summer.
coming.
You've never known anything else. But now winter is truly coming. And in the winter, we must protect ourselves. Look after one another. Sansa is your sister.
I
I
don't
still
hate
got
her.
lick over here.
Not really.
Not really.
I don't want to frighten you.
I don't hate it.
I won't lie to you
Not
either.
really.
You've come to a dangerous
Should've
place.
But I don't like that bitch.
We can't fight a war amongst
She's
ourselves.
skating on thin ice though, Danny.
Right.
Go on. It's yours.
Shit, my bad, y'all.
I can keep it.
Try not to stab your sister with it.
He just realized she different. She is not like her.
Oh, yeah.
If you're going to own a sword, you better know how to use it.
In today's age, she would probably
Don't
be a lesbian.
listen to it.
Or
Crow, they're all
transgender.
liars.
She probably would in today's age. She says she don't want to be a lady.
Why she just can't be different?
I know a story
She
about
said,
a boy who
I
hated
don't
stories.
want to be a lady.
I could tell you about
Sometimes I don't
Sabunka
wanna
and
be a lady.
Nicole. Those were always your favorites.
Only when my periods
Those were my
come.
favorites.
But I love being a lady. Otherwise, I'm
Oh, my
cool with
sweet
being a
son
lady.
child.
She
What do you
said she
know
didn't want to be a
about
lady. That's what made me say that. And that's not a
Clear
problem
as
with
to
it.
the
I'm just
winter.
saying,
When the
in
snow
today's
is
age,
cold,
that's
100
probably
feet deep.
the line she would
Tears
fall in
for
because
the
everybody
long
want to
night.
label everybody.
When the sun hides for years, and children are born and live and die, all in
Oh,
darkness.
he waking up or something, man.
That is the time for fear, my little lord.
Yeah, but
When
like
the
he,
white walkers
breathe
move through the woods.
Uh,
Thousands of years ago, there came a night that lasted a generation. Kings froze to death in their castles, same as the shepherds in their huts. And women smothered their babies rather than see them starve, and wept, and felt the tears freeze on their cheeks.
Why is she
So
telling
is
him
this the
that?
sort of story that you like? In that darkness, the White Walkers came for the first time. They swept through cities and kingdoms, riding their dead horses, hunting with their packs of pale spiders, big as hounds.
In her comments, they
What
said
are you telling him
every
now?
conversation
Only what the little
has
lord wants
something
to
to do with
hear.
something later.
Get your supper. I want some time
Her
with
saying anything about the White Walkers, doing what the White Walkers do, listen.
I just wrote that down too, White Walkers, because she said that.
She said
And
years
she
ago.
said something about they dead horses.
a long
One
Years
time she
ago,
told
they had
me
the long night.
the sky
Yeah.
is blue because we live inside the eye of a blue-eyed giant named Macumba.
Maybe we do.
How do you feel? You still don't remember anything? Gran, I've seen you climb 1,000 times. In the wind, in the rain. 1,000 times. You never fall.
I did, though. It's true, isn't it? What Maester Lewin says about my legs. I'd rather be dead.
Don't ever say that.
I'd rather be dead.
Fewer eyes back here, my lady. Still too many.
It's 9 years since I set foot in the capital, and no one knew who I was the last time I came either.
My lady.
Welcome to King's Landing, Lady Stark. Would you mind following us?
I would. We've done nothing wrong.
We've been instructed to escort you into the city.
Instructed? I don't know who's providing your instructions, but...
Follow me, Lady Stark.
You little worm! You take me for some back alley Sally you can drag into a...
He got holes everywhere.
I meant no
How the
disrespect.
fuck you come get me and you got all these holes all around the
Of all
room?
people.
How dare you bring me here?
Nigga, you meant all
Have
the
you lost your
disrespect in
mind?
the world.
No one will come looking for you here. Isn't that what you wanted? I'm truly sorry about the locale.
How did you know I was coming to King's Landing?
A dear friend told me.
Well, I don't even like you.
Lady Stark,
Lord Varys.
to see you again after so many years is a blessing. Your poor hands.
How did you know I was coming?
Knowledge is my trade, my lady. Did you bring the dagger with you by any chance? My little birds are everywhere. Even in the north, they whisper to me the strangest stories. Valerian steel.
Do you know whose dagger this is?
I must admit I do not.
Well, well, this is an historic day. Something you don't know that I do. There's only one dagger like this in all of the Seven Kingdoms. It's mine.
Yours?
At least it was, until the tournament on Prince Joffrey's last name day. I bet on Sir Jaime in the jousting, as any sane man would, when the Knight of the Flowers unseated him. I lost this dagger.
To whom?
Tyrion Lannister, the imp.
That little motherfucker dog. Stop playing with him.
If I were a real sword, you'd be dead. Lord Snow here grew up in the castle, spitting down on the likes of you. Pip, do you think Ned Stark's bastard bleeds like the rest of us? Next!
John out there beating ass.
Next!
Move the fuck around. Idiot. You had an end.
Well,
You
Lord
waited.
Snow, it appears you're the least useless person here. Go clean yourselves up. There's only so much I can stomach in a day.
Charming man. I don't need him to be charming. I need him to turn this bunch of thieves and runaways into men of the Night's Watch.
And how's that going, Commander Mormont?
Slowly. A raven came for Ned Stark's son.
Good news or bad?
Both.
Lord Stark, I meant to give you this earlier. So forgetful these days. A raven from Winterfell this morning.
Good news? Perhaps you'd like to share it with your wife.
My wife is in Winterfell.
They throwing shots.
You said my wife is in Winterfell, is she?
I told you to keep antagonizing him.
I thought that she'd be
You
safest in
gonna
the
fuck him up, watch. I can't
One
wait.
of several such establishments I own.
Come over there, man.
You're a funny man.
So, look out.
A very funny man.
Ned!
What the fuck my wife doing in the whole house? The fuck you got my wife doing in the whole
My
house?
wife to the whole house.
Tempers.
You want me to break your face?
There's an improvement.
Hell no, I ain't trying to die.
Threw you over the wall. I wonder how long it'd take you to hit. I wonder if they'd find you before the wolves did.
What you looking at, half man?
You called him a half man.
Yes. You've got an
That's so
interesting
fucked
face.
up.
Very distinctive faces. All of you.
And what do you care about our faces?
It's just, I think they would look marvellous decorating spikes in King's Landing. Perhaps I'll write to my sister, the Queen, about it.
Y'all touch your hair on that boy's head, y'all ass dead.
That's what he just said. In so many words.
Everybody knew what this place was. And no one told me. No one but you. My father knew. And he left me to rot at the wall all the same.
Gren's father left him too. Outside a farmhouse when he was 3. Pip was caught stealing a wheel of cheese his little sister hadn't eaten in 3 days. He was given a choice, his right hand or the wall. I've been asking the Lord Commander about them. Fascinating stories.
They hate me because I'm better than they
It's
are.
a lucky thing none of them are trained by master-at-arms like your Sir Roderick. I don't imagine any of them have ever held a real sword before they came here.
He don't give a f.
Oh. Your brother Bran. Consider treason.
We have proof. We have the blade.
Which Lord Tyrion will say was stolen from him. The only man who could say otherwise has no throat, thanks to your boy's wolf.
Peter has promised to help us find the truth.
Look how he's
He's like
looking
a
at that
little
bitch.
brother to me, Ned. He would never betray my trust.
I'll try to keep you alive for her sake.
Yeah,
A
but see,
fool's task, admittedly,
she
but
don't know
I've never been able
what
to
the fuck
refuse
he
your
said
wife
to Ned
anything.
earlier.
She definitely don't.
While she's talking about little brother, he wanna
Don't
fuck.
tell anyone. I have a reputation to maintain.
She gonna find out eventually.
How could you be so stupid?
Calm down.
He's a child. 10 years old. What were you thinking?
I was thinking of us. You're a bit late to start complaining about it.
Bitch, don't get high and mighty. Now you laid your naked ass in that bed and kept saying, he saw us. He saw us. You scared now because he woke. Fuck.
He tells his father what he saw.
We'll say he was lying. We'll say he was dreaming. We'll say whatever we like. I think we can now fox a 10-year-old.
And my husband.
I don't
I'll
think
go to war with him about. They can write a ballad about us. The war for Cersei's cunt.
Ooh. You deserve that.
Let me go.
never.
Let me go.
Yeah, oh, this how they get off right here.
Toxic as fuck. It was toxic on top.
Toxically related. The fuck.
Only people left in this world.
That man is crazy. He is
You
crazy.
know that kids will be retarded, right? That nigga, you fucking up the show.
I can't do
Put
anything
some
without
chips
proof.
in a bowl.
And if you find the proof?
Then I'll bring it to Robert. And hope he's still the man I once knew. You watch yourself on the road, huh? That temper of yours is a dangerous
Wicked,
thing.
she should have got up and walked back there.
Gods be good. You nearly killed poor little finger yesterday.
He still loves you.
Does he?
Real talk though. Women don't be seeing that shit because we don't be in that space with that person. But everybody else can see it because they say little stuff and do little. We don't be feeling that shit. Like, that nigga ain't nothing to me. But they be panning. Ready to kill motherfuckers. I mean, I still get the Ned looking at that motherfucker like, motherfucker, I know what you want. I'm a dude too.
It's the same women. You can tell when a girl.
Oh yeah. Oh, man, that bitch ain't just being nice to you for nothing.
It's been a long time. I still remember every face. My horse took an arrow, so I was on foot slogging through the mud. He came running at me, this dumb, high-born lad, thinking he could end the rebellion with a single swing of his sword. I knocked him down with the hammer. God, I was strong then. Caved in his breastplate. Probably shattered every rib he had. Stood over him, hammer in the air. Right before I brought it down, he shouted, "Wait! Wait!"
He ain't shout shit.
They never tell you how they all shit themselves.
It sound like a man king right here.
They don't put that part in the songs. Stupid boy. Now the Tarleys bend the knee like everyone else. He could have lingered on the edge of the battle with the smart boys, and today his wife would be making him miserable, his sons would be ingrates, and he'd be waking 3 times in the night to piss into a bowl of wine. Lancer. Gods, what a stupid name. Lancel Lannister. Who named you? Some half-wit with a stutter.
What? Lancel Lannister?
Lancel. It's empty, Your Grace.
What do you mean it's empty?
There's no more wine.
Is that what empty means?
Where he fall into the Lannister bloodline at?
Get
Is it a bastard?
more. Tell your cousin to get in here. Kingslayer! Get in here.
Okay, there you go.
Surrounded by Lannisters. Every time I close my eyes, I see their blonde hair and their smug, satisfied faces. Must wound your pride, you know, standing out there like a glorified sentry, forced to mind the door while your king eats and drinks and shits and fucks. So come on, we're telling war stories. Who was your first kill, not counting old men?
One of the Outlaws in the Brotherhood. I was there that day. You were only a squire, 16 years old.
You killed Simon Toyne with the counter riposte. Best move I ever saw.
Good fighter, Toyne. But he lacked stamina.
You're outlaw. Any last words?
I cut his head off, so now.
Shit.
What about Aerys Targaryen? What did the Mad King say when you stabbed him in the back? I never asked. Did he call you a traitor? Did he plead for a reprieve?
He said the same thing you've been saying for hours. Burn them all. That's all, Your Grace.
I'm confused.
Just keep that in the back of your mind.
Did the Dothraki buy their slaves?
The Dothraki don't believe in money. Most of their slaves were given to them as gifts.
From whom?
If you rule a city and you see the horde approaching, you have two choices. Pay tribute or fight. An easy choice for most. Of course, sometimes it's not enough. Sometimes a Carl feels insulted by the number of slaves he's given. He might think the men too weak or the women too ugly. Sometimes a Carl decides his riders haven't had a good fight in months and need to practice.
Tell them all to stop.
You want the entire horde to stop? For how long?
Until I command them otherwise.
You're learning to talk like a queen.
Not a queen. A Khaleesi.
She is little.
You give commands to me. To me. You do not command the dragon. I am Lord of the Seven Kingdoms. I don't take orders from savages or their sluts. Do you hear me?
Sit your stupid ass down.
Rakar will ask if you want him dead, Khaleesi.
No! Rakar will say you should take ear to teach respect. Please, please don't hurt him. Tell him I don't want my brother harmed. Khaleesi vastalo memenem asisa.
They look mad as hell. They do.
Woman, kill these Dothraki dogs!
He don't want no smoke either.
I am your king!
Shall we return to the Khalasar, Khaleesi?
They don't respond to you, nigga. They respond to her. Wigger. Nah, nigga.
You
walk. Damn.
Nigga took his horse.
And you got a whole empty horse. That's just fuck you. That's what that means. Fuck you. Oh, it's been that him for all of them. I know that man. Nice cold, boy. Oh, it looks so cold. That's that wow.
When you saw it for the first time?
It's a wall, but you know the higher you go on the mountain, the colder it gets.
You're leaving? I'm the first ranger. You're not going. You're no ranger, John. But I'm better than every other. Better than no one. Here, a man gets what he earns. When he earns it. We'll speak when I return.
Depending on where he going, it might be a month or two before he comes back. Shit, he said we'll speak when I return. Where you going?
Yes, boss.
Oh, you're joking.
And his brains, and his guts, his lungs, and his heart, all fried in his own fat. Well, when you're 100 miles north of the wall and you ate your last meal a week ago, you leave nothing for the wolves.
Ew!
And how do a bear's balls taste?
Bit chewy. What about you, my lord? What's the strangest thing you've eaten?
Do Dornish girls count?
Nasty little thing.
So,
He's
you
talking
roam
about
the
coochie.
Seven Kingdoms, collaring pickpockets and horse
He the
thieves
perfect
and bringing
guy
them
to-
here. So
Well, it's not all of them done that.
Ah, you ain't gotta lay down.
Some
Just
of
open
them
your
just
leg.
poor lads looking for steady feet. Some
Come
of
over
them
here,
high-born
boy.
lads looking for glory.
better chance finding feed than glory.
Nice watch. It's a joke for you, is it?
Is that what we are, Lannister? An army of jesters in black?
We don't have enough men to be an army, and aside from Yoren here, none of you are
snorking.
particularly funny.
I hope we provided you with some good stories to tell when you're back in King's Landing. It's something to think about when you're drinking your wine down there, enjoying your brothels. Half the boys you've seen training will die north of the wall. Might be a wildling's axe that gets them. Might be sickness. Might just be the cold. They die in pain. And they do it so plump little lords like you can enjoy their summer afternoons in peace and comfort. You've never been north of the wall, so don't tell me what's out there.
You going below? Keep well, keep warm.
Enjoy the capital.
Oh, I always do.
At Jaka.
At Jahaka.
Now, how she got filler in her lips back then?
At Jahaka.
At Jahaka.
Yes, Khaleesi.
Really not.
Y'all know she got filler in her lips.
What are you doing?
Oh, she pregnant.
Ça va, Vesufo.
Who is she preggers? He got her first
Man
night.
on horseback,
No, that was going to
curved
be.
blade is a good thing. Easy to handle. It's a good weapon for a Dothraki. But a man in full plate, sorry, Tawako. The Arak won't get through the steel. That's where the broadsword has the advantage. Designed for piercing play.
Dothraki voelen de Osharit al-Korf is.
Armor.
Armor. Armor make a man bruised.
Slow.
Slow.
It's true.
Heavy.
It also keeps a man alive.
Again, Yezo anamo ladjatan.
Khaleesi zalamana adaka arsina khajalam. Ogilo ma wizi.
Woma wizi vygodzinę?
Asas lo alegriha anhan. Muri alaya fi ma yijina alegra.
Ashiriti lo allegri jibikisi. Woma wizi vo allegra. Ashti vekisi nahrirun? Ashti?
Ma jinjano. Ana rekisan jani.
I don't think she wants to be dog.
The Khaleesi have baby inside her. It is true. She does not bleed for 2 moons. The belly starts to swell.
Rajazava Vezufu.
She does not want to eat horse.
I'll have the boys butcher a goat for supper.
Go to the bottom.
Don't stand so still. Target hit a moving target.
Joseph, go. Yeah.
Except for you. This summer has lasted 9.
9 years.
But
Summer
reports
last.
from the Citadel
That's
tell
what I
us the
know,
days grow shorter. Starks are always right eventually. Winter is coming.
Shot!
This one will be long. And dark things will come with it.
We've been capturing wildlings. More every month. They're fleeing south. The ones who flee say they've seen the White Walkers.
Yes. The fishermen of Lannisport say they see mermaids.
One of our own rangers swore he saw them kill his companions. He swore it right up to the moment Ned Stark chopped his head off.
The Night's Watch is the only thing standing between the realm and what lies beyond. And it has become an army of undisciplined boys and tired old men. There are less than 1,000 of us now. We can't man the other castles on the wall. We can't properly patrol the wilderness. We've barely enough
We need some more.
resources to
He's saying
keep
we
our
need some
lads
help,
armed
motherfucker.
and fed.
Your sister sits by the side of the king. Tell her we need help.
When winter does come, God's help us all if we're not ready.
I'm scared of they winters. Winter is coming. Hell yeah, summer lasting 9 years. I could do summer lasting 9 years. It's the winter. It's like it's probably gonna last 12.
She just put that ooh up on him.
Yeah, she like it on him now.
He like it on her too.
Che fino sei a Nessa?
Anna. Sé que Nessa.
Is he peeing off the wall?
Yeah, he pissing on
That's what he said he was going to go do. Where in the first episode, he told his brother and sister, I want to go piss off the edge of the wall.
Okay, grab that. Oh,
Darling,
God.
it's cold.
Just on my plate. Now, shit.
It doesn't appear to be going anywhere. Will you stop at Winterfell on your way south?
I expect I will. Gods know there aren't many feather beds between here and King's Landing.
If you see my brother Bran, tell him I miss him. Tell him I'd visit if I could.
Of course.
I'll never walk again.
If you're going to be a cripple, it's better to be a rich cripple. Take care, Snow.
Farewell, my lord.
I gotta remember, this is a time where political correctness was not an issue.
You are
It wasn't a
late,
thing.
boy.
Got that man a cripple.
Tomorrow you will be here at midday.
Who are you?
Your dancing master, Sirio Forel.
So, she wanna be a boy. Don't play with me.
So he finna teach her how to
Tomorrow
be a
you will
dog.
catch
I
it.
said it.
Now,
It's too heavy.
it is heavy as it needs to be to make you strong. Just so.
Right, come on, little
One
boy.
hand is all that is needed. Now you are standing, old rogue. Turn your body side face. Yes. So, you are skinny. That is good. The target is small. Now the grip, let me see. Yes. The grip must be delicate.
What if I drop it?
The steel must be part of your arm. Can you drop part of your arm? No. 9 years, Sirio Forel was first sold to the Sea Lord of Brahms. He knows these things. You must listen to me, boy.
I'm a girl.
Boy, girl. You are a sword. That is all. That is the grip. You are not holding a battle axe. You are holding
a needle.
She's gonna be a beast. I see it coming.
Just so. Now we will begin the dance. Remember, child, this is not the dance of the Westeros we are learning. The knight's dance. Hacking and hammering. This is the Bravos dance. The water dance. It is swift and sudden.
She's gonna be so sweet with that motherfucker. Watch.
All men are made of water. Do you know this? If you pierce them, the water leaks out and they die.
The water just red,
Now
baby.
you will try to strike me.
You want holding your shit. Oh, come on, baby. Yeah, she's gonna be a beast. She's gonna be a beast. So you don't need one hand, girl.
Dead? Oh. Dead.
Yeah, dead.
Very dead.
Come on, girl. Got you, baby. She gonna get better and better and better and better. Watch. Oh my gosh, she's gonna be a fucking beast.
Her name ain't Ari for nothing.
She's gonna be a beast.
Man over there having PTSD and shit.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. That was episode 3. How y'all feeling?
Oh my God, I gotta see what Ari gonna happen.
Yeah, I need to see what's
I need to see what's gonna happen with Ari. I like her.
I feel like this was a build-up episode.
Me too.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Actually, season 1 itself. Season 1 itself is a build-up episode.
Okay, yeah. So everything is it's gonna get better. Shit is gonna just get deeper and deeper from here. So I'm ready for the shits.
They're about to open that back door.
If you just lay down with
I'm
him.
ready for the shits.
He would have went back to sleep.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button.
Subscribe. We'll see y'all next episode.
And that ain't too far behind.